All right, so today's workout, no equipment needed. You may just have a towel handy and some water nearby. We'll be up and down off the floor, so keep in mind the surface that you're working with. Just be sure to have a soft surface that you can be down in your forearms and hands with. Today's workout, 10 total exercises. We're gonna do 2 blocks of 4 exercises each, and then a finisher with 2 exercises. The timing for today, for the first 2 blocks, will be about 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. And so we'll go through those sequences 3 sets. So kind of a basic format today, or a similar format to what we've been working with for the past several months. As always, listen to your body, focus on having good technique. Don't feel like you have to absolutely crush yourself, but feel free to challenge yourself. Pain is the opposite of the goal. So if you feel pain, especially in the joints, stop immediately and sort of regroup and make sure that you're doing the exercise correctly. You can always take breaks and modify. Beyond that, let's have some fun. We'll start out on our feet. We're gonna go for an easy march in place. The next 4 or 5 minutes, we'll go through a dynamic warm-up, getting the heart rate up here, moving through different planes, connecting the mind with the body, so kind of stimulating the nervous system, as well as pumping some blood throughout the muscles. Let's pull the knees up just a little bit higher. If it feels okay to jog, go for it. But if you're looking for lower impact today, you can just march with the knees up. Excellent. We'll take a few steps forward and then drop the hips, reach opposite hand towards opposite toes, step back, and then repeat, alternating the leg that you reach down towards. So a few steps forward, drop the hips, step back, and then repeat. Think vertical front shin, drop the hips low, eyes ahead, feel the quads, hamstrings, glutes, wake up as you reach. Excellent. Jumping jack coming up next, hopping the feet out, pull the arms up over the shoulders. Now, if you're not jumping today, step alternating side to side. Work with your range of motion up overhead. So getting some blood flow to the shoulders. Soft, quiet feet. We want to be on the balls of the feet. So nice, quiet steps. Try not to pound. We'll stay with the jumping jack pattern. This time, bring the arms in front of the chest, and as you hop the feet out or step the feet out, open up, make a T. Again, we could just be stepping through if you're looking for lower impact. Last 10 seconds here on the jacks. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Next move, we're going to squat, stand, and then rotate and punch. So it looks like this. Full foot on the ground, squat low, stand, and then pivot the feet, rotate, punch right, squat, stand, pivot the feet, rotate, punch left. So get low, get tall, pivot, punch at the top. Remember to breathe through. Last few seconds with this move. 3, 2, 1, time. Butt kick, high knee combo coming up next. So either marching or jogging in place, pull the heels up to the butt. We've got 10 butt kicks, 5 on each side. Once you get 10, we'll transition to high knees, knees up to the hips. We'll go for 10 on that one. Now, of course, if you need lower impact, you can march through quickly with both of those patterns. Last 10 seconds with this move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Stepping skater hop is coming up next. Shoulders are forward. So we're going to go for a skate, just a mini hop or just a step through. The 10 toes facing straight ahead. Shift your weight from side to side. Elevate that back foot, pause, and then shift back to where you stepped from. For the last 10 seconds on this one, if it feels okay, we can turn this into a true skater hop, actually hopping through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hug your knee. Come up on the other toe. Take a giant step forward. Step back and switch sides. So knee hug, giant step, step back, switch sides. Try to maintain good posture in the knee hug. Vertical front shin. Once you get a couple of reps on each side, take a wide stance with 10 toes facing ahead, and we'll shift our weight from side to side. Hips back, chest up. Excellent. Once you get a couple of reps there, hinge at the hips, we'll get our windmill. Push one hand into the ground, rotate and touch the sky with the other, alternating side to side. Terrific. Let's make our way to a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, 10 fingers. Pressing into the ground, roll the shoulders over the wrists for 3 or 4 revolutions, activating the muscles around the forearms and the wrist. And once you get a few reps in one direction, rewind, we'll go the opposite way. Feel the wrists waking up, the forearms. Excellent. Bird dog is next. So back to that tabletop position. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Get nice and long. Alternating side to side. Squeeze the butt as you push the leg behind you. Very good. We're going to curl the toes, pike the hips, take a look back at the feet, and pedal out in a downward facing dog. One heel to the ground, bend the other knee. We'll get a couple reps there for the lower leg. And then glide the shoulders over the hands and step the right foot outside the right hand. From there, open up the right arm to the sky, get long across the chest. Set the right hand down inside the foot, left arm reaches up. And now wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down, straighten out, lift the front toe, hamstring stretch. Good, let's step back and start over on the left. Left foot outside the left hand, drop the left elbow towards the ankle. And then open up the left arm to the sky, get long across the chest. Good, left hand down inside the foot, right arm reaches up. Wrap the hands around the front foot, drop the back heel down, straighten out, hamstring stretch. Good, let's bring it onto the feet. Balancing on one, hinge forward, reach the arms ahead, hinge back to the top, and swap sides. So Superman, reach with some balance, feel a stretch in the hamstring as you hinge forward, alternating from side to side. Very good. Once you get a couple on each, feet together, hips back, chest forward, we'll make a T with the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades and make a T. And then same position, reach the hands over the shoulders and back to the hips. We'll make a Y. Pull and reach next, extend the arms and then pull the hands to the top of the shoulders. Reach ahead, pull back in. Pull the forearms and the elbows away from the floor. 4 or 5 reps there, then stand tall. We'll get large circles going forward, 4 or 5 reps, and then large circles going backwards. And then a squat progression. Hands reach up to the ceiling. Hinge at the hips, touch the toes, drop into a squat. Proud chest, reach up first. Stand up last and repeat. So hinge, toe touch, squat, reach up, stand up. Excellent work. Once you get 3 or 4 reps on that one, we're going to get rocking and rolling with our first move, which is a squat pattern. I'm going to play with the tempo a little bit. So we're going to start with a squat pulse. So we're going to drop the hips. We'll come all the way down and then come to about 3/4 of the way up. So we're not actually resetting up to the top. We're just going to be pulsing in that squat position. Now I'm going to call halfway, and then our halfway we'll get through the full range. So start with a pulse. Halfway we'll go to the full range squat. Okay, so that's our first move. Full foot on the ground. You're welcome to load it if you do have weight nearby. You're welcome to hold some weight at the chin. Otherwise, join me for a bodyweight squat, starting with a pulse. 3, 2, 1, begin. Time is on. So we'll go about 20 seconds with the pulse, and then immediately following that, 20 seconds of a full range squat. Full foot pushes on the ground, knees are out. Get low, and then just get halfway or 3/4 of the way up. 3, 2, halfway. Now let's go through the full range of motion. Push the knees out, drop the hips, get low and get tall. Stack the ribs right over the hips at the top. Let's work for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, terrific. We're going to bird dog next. So bird dog, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Get long and strong. Alternate side to side. Now, if you'd like an added challenge, curl the toes, elevate the knees. We can do the same pattern with the knees off the ground. That's a tough move. Choose the one that you can do in the best form. Remember, we're doing this 3 times. You might start with the bird dog for this first set and then progress it as we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So again, you've got the option to either leave the knees down or try to elevate them an inch or 2 off the ground for an added challenge. Whichever version you're choosing, think about pulling the belly button up to the spine. Imagine balancing an object on the lower back. Alternate side to side. Squeeze the butt as you push the leg behind you. Let's work for another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We got some footwork coming up next. So you option to just go to a jumping jack if this pattern doesn't resonate with you. For those of you who are familiar with the Icky shuffle, we're going to go in, out. So 2 steps in. Imagine going through an agility ring, 1 step out. In, out. In, out. So again, you could always just go to a jumping jack pattern if that move does not resonate with you. Halfway, we're going to go to a skate. So I'm going to call halfway, and we'll go to a skater hop. So Icky shuffle to start, halfway skater hop. Again, you could always go jumping jack if you're having trouble with the pattern. 3, 2, 1, begin. In, out. In, out. Just small steps. Think 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think about counting in your mind, staying off the heels. Of course, if you need more challenge, speed it up. Halfway coming in 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our halfway call. Skater either stepping through or hopping, just like we did in warm-ups. Shoulders are forward, good athletic stance, soft, quiet feet. Think about being easy on the joints. So we really want to preserve the joints. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, terrific. Last move of round 1. Couple options. Option number 1, dead bug. Leg on the ground, knees up above the hips. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Option number 2, hollow body hold. Extend both legs. Elevate the shoulders and then flutter. Option number 2 is a little bit harder. Whichever version you're choosing, think about pulling the belly button down into the spine. 3, 2, 1, begin. So we got the option to go with this hollow body position. If you're choosing that one, imagine pulling the shoulders off the ground like a string was pulling your nose right up towards the ceiling. Now, if that one is not for you, dead bug is an excellent alternative. Getting long and strong. Pull the belly button to the spine. Feel the abs work. We've got another 15 seconds with our first block of exercises. Remember to breathe, focus on good mechanics. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, terrific. We're back up on our feet. We're gonna go through that squat pattern. So again, feet about shoulder width, maybe an inch or 2 wider. Drop low and then just get halfway or 3/4 of the way up. Pulsing to start, full range of motion at the halfway call. 3, 2, 1, begin. So we'll start with the squat pulse. Working your range of motion, full foot pushing into the ground, just pulsing up and down, trying to maintain good posture. Bit of a burner for the quads. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Let's get through the full range of motion. Get low, get tall. Think about stacking the ribs right over the hips at the top. Knees out as you drop the hips. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1. final time. Terrific. We're dropping back to a tabletop position. Bird dog. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Of course, you've got the option to try to elevate the knees. Bear position bird dog is a modification or a progression, I should say. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Think about getting nice and long. Reach the fingertips towards the wall in front. Reach the heel towards the wall behind you. Think vertical arm. The arm that's down stays vertical. Try not to bend into that elbow. Halfway there. Of course, you've got the option to be in this bear position. Woo. Little balance. Strong shoulders, strong abs. Pull the belly button to the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Icky. 2 feet in, 1 foot out, going side to side. In, out. In, out. Again, you got the jumping jack as an alternative. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. In, out. In, out. Good athletic stance. So shoulders are forward. We're staying on the balls of the feet. Soft and quiet, quick feet. In, out. 4, 3, 2, halfway, skates. So you can either step through this one or you can hop. Remember, preserve the joints. Challenge the muscles while preserving the joints. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're making our way back down to the floor. You got your dead bug or hollow body. For hollow body, imagine the nose going straight up vertically towards the ceiling. Pull the belly button to the spine. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Of course, in that hollow body position, you got the flutter at the feet. Or we could be doing the dead bug with the knees starting at 90. Arms up towards the ceiling, extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Really thinking about taking the gap between the lower back and the floor away. So pull the belly button down towards the spine. Let's work for 10 seconds. Stay strong, stay with the technique. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Take a deep breath. We're starting out round 3 in 15 seconds. Feel free to start late if you need to. You can always start early. Challenge by choice. Listen to your body. Push yourself accordingly. Round 3 coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat pulse. Working your range on the way down and stopping before you get all the way back up. So full squat, half squat, or quarter squat at the top. Stay with us for 5 seconds and then we'll go through the full range of motion on the squat. 3, 2, 1. Let's get through the full range. Drop low, get tall. Drop low, get tall. Use your breath. Full foot on the ground. Knees out as you drop the hips. Maintaining good posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get set up for our bird dog or our bear position. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. That's your starting position. Of course, you got the option to elevate the knees. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Focus on the best mechanics you have with each rep. Think of it as a practice. Don't rush through here. Really trying to master the technique. Get long, extend the heel towards the wall behind you, fingertips towards the wall in front. Good strength. Let's work for 15 seconds. Strong abs, belly button to the spine. Squeeze the glute as you push the leg behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Footwork coming up. Icky shuffle. Soft feet. Working side to side. 2 steps in, 1 step out. We'll go to the skater at halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. In, out. In, out. Nice athletic stance. We're soft hips, soft knees, quiet, quick feet. Slight lean forward at the shoulders. In, out. In, out. Speed it up for more challenge. You can always slow it down. 5 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Halfway skate. Shifting side to side. Shoulders tracking forward. Either step through or hop through. Again, preserve the joints. Listen to your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right, y'all. One more move. So we got that dead bug or your hollow body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hollow body position again. Imagine a string pulling the nose up so you can elevate the shoulders. Get that option to flutter the feet. Woo. Strong abs. Pull the belly button to the spine. Don't forget to breathe. 15 seconds to go. We got a water break coming after this. Stay strong. Stay with the form. Gonna take a minute off after this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Great start. That's block number 1. Check. Grab some water. Take a few deep breaths. We got 1 minute of rest here. And then we will get set up for our second block. While you're resting, got another 30 seconds of rest. I'll show you what our next move is. So balancing on 1, single leg balance, Superman position. We're gonna reach and pull. Now we got the option to kickstand the back leg. Reach ahead, pull back in. Think about pulling the forearms away from the floor to activate the upper back. Maintain good posture. So think about what's happening at your head. We don't want to tuck the neck. So keep the back of the head aligned with the spine. I'm gonna call halfway. At halfway, we'll be switching the lead leg. So single leg balance with a kickstand option. Reach and pull. Strong back. Think about pulling and pressing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Reach, pull. Now, if you've got a wall in front of you, if you're struggling with the balance, a wall is a great spotter. An arm's length away, just to tap the fingertips. It's a great way to kind of push yourself a little bit further than you might normally in respect to the balance. Extend that back heel towards the wall that's behind you. 3, 2, halfway. Switch your balancing leg. Maintain posture here. So balance, posture, and upper back strength. Reach, pull. Pull the forearms and elbows away from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. World's greatest stretch with a push-up option. Push-up position. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Step back to push-up option to add the push-up in between. Now, if that's too much, just step through your world's greatest stretch, just the bottom of the world's greatest stretch. Alternate side to side. Mobile hips, strong core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So step the right foot outside the right hand. Step back, option for a push-up. In between, alternating side to side. Get them nice and mobile here. Now if you need to, you can come to the knees. So you can drop to the knees and just work that hip stretch. Remember, technique is your top priority. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Next move is a broad jump. Higher impact move. Only choose it if it does not bother the joint. So broad jump, athletic stance. We're gonna bound out, land in a squat position, and then squat back. Now, or squat hop back. Now, if you don't wanna jump, just get low and come onto the toes. So broad jump out, soft, quiet feet on the landing, and then kind of a squat hop back and repeat. Again, easy on the joints, hard on the muscles. Modify with that squat to the toes if you need to. 3, 2, 1, begin. Soft, quiet feet on the landing. Knees out. You're landing in that squat position. Let's work for another 7 seconds. Stay with the quality. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, next move, multi-directional bear crawl. So we're back to that bear position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're gonna work from side to side, forward and backwards. Be creative so you can actually dictate the planes that you move. Now, if this move is not for you, if it bugs your wrists, plank. Just get a classic plank, get tight, so that's your alternative. Otherwise, join me, moving side to side, up and down, be creative, and let's have some fun. Multi-directional bear crawl. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Speed up for more challenge, slow it down if you need to. Listen to the wrist, particularly if this bugs the wrist, try that forearm plank. Be creative. The idea is to maintain a parallel torso to the floor. Let's work for another 15 seconds. If you're doing the plank, stay strong. Pull the belly button to the spine. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tremendous. That's round 1. Running it back to the top. Single leg balance, option to kickstand. Reach and pull. Time on in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Reach ahead and pull back in. Reach, pull. Reach, pull. Forearms pulling away from the ground. Push that back heel towards the wall behind you. Point the back toe right down towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway. Switch your balancing leg. Again, you can kickstand that back toe if the balance is really throwing you off. Strong upper back. Feel the shoulders and the upper back work. Don't forget to breathe. Woo. Ooh boy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. World's greatest stretch with your push-up option. Remember, modify accordingly, choose the variation that suits you best. It's all what you make of it. Listen to your body, but don't let it be easy. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Working with your breath. If you're doing the push-up, think exhale as you push the ground away. Get mobile, get strong. Now, if push-ups are not for you, just take them away. Just work through the stepping portion of this move. Think vertical forearms if you are doing the push-up. Strong shoulders, strong chest, strong arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, broad jump. So bounding out or just come onto the toes, reset, repeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So bounding out, soft, quiet feet. Again, if it's a higher higher impact move, so don't feel like you have to be jumping here. You could just drop low, come up tall, come under the toes. Again, it's all what you make of it. But remember, injury is the opposite of the goal. So we gotta own the moves in the best form that we have and tune in with our body. Soft landing if you're doing the jump. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Excellent work. So we can either get our plank next, or if you want to join me in the multi-directional bear crawl, those are your two options. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Stage strength, balance a shoe on the back. If you're doing the crawl, pay attention to the wrists. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Of course, you got that option to go to the plank on the forearms. If you are doing the plank, get tight. Squeeze the quads, glutes, and abs. Don't forget to breathe. Good finish with round 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Excellent work. Woo. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And we'll start again with round 3. Balancing on 1, reach and pull. Reach ahead and pull back in. Time coming on in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Time is on. Reach and then pull back in. Challenge yourself from the balance perspective. Also from the upper back, really think about pulling the forearms away from the ground for a little extra burn. Reach and pull. Don't forget to breathe. Point the back toe right down at the floor. 3, 2, halfway. Switch your balancing leg. Ready, set, go. Same thing on the other side. Reach ahead and pull back in. Get nice and long. Best posture you've got. Stay tuned into each rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. World's greatest stretch. Option to add the push-up in between reps. You could always come to the knees, by the way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Mobile hips, strong upper body if you're doing the push-up. Even if you're not doing the push-up, get nice and tight in that tall plank. Let's work for another 20 seconds. Challenge yourself accordingly. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Broad jump or squat onto your toes. Soft, quiet feet if you're jumping. Knees out on the landing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Make sure you can stick that landing in good technique. We want to be hard on the muscles, easy on the joints. So quiet feet. Use the strength of the quads, hamstrings, glutes to pad the landing. If you feel like it's laying up your knees, go back to the squat to the toes. Let's work for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Planks or your bear crawl. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips for the crawl. You can always go to the forearms and hold the plank if this bugs your wrists. 3, 2, 1, begin. Play around with the pattern. If you're doing the crawl, focus on creativity, but maintaining that position. Torso parallel. So forward, backward, side to side, diagonal. Now you can always be in this plank. 15 seconds to go. Finish strong here. Water break coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Let's grab some water. We've got 1 minute off. Finisher takes 4 minutes. We got 2 moves. Move number 1 is a dead stop push-up. Move number 2 is a reverse lunge. So for the push-up, we're gonna go all the way to the ground, lift the hands, press up. You can always come to the knees. Now, if this bugs your wrist, just do the plank again. You can always just do a classic plank either from the forearms or up top. We're gonna work for 20 seconds on that move. We'll take 10 seconds to transition, and then the second move is a reverse lunge. Step back, bring the feet together, switch sides. Now, if you'd like an added challenge, we could do a split jump, okay? That's gonna be super challenging. Again, preserve the joints, challenge the muscles. Know the difference, right? We want to challenge quads, hamstrings, glutes on that one. Chest and arms on the push-up, not the wrists on the push-up, not really the shoulder joint. So know the difference between joints and muscles. Choose the variation that suits you best. We're gonna start with a push-up. 20 seconds to work, 10 seconds to rest. We'll go back and forth. We got 8 total sets, that's 4 of each. Okay, so 4 sets of the push-up, 4 sets of the lunge. 20 seconds to work, 10 seconds to rest. We'll go back and forth. Starting with the push-up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So drop down to the floor, lift the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, press back up. You could always come up from the knees, or we could be up in a plank position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got a quick transition up onto the feet. So now reverse lunge, that's our next move, starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Step back, dip the back knee, vertical shin in front. You've got the option, if you'd like to take it for a more plyo version or plyometric version, own the movement, whichever version you choose. 5 seconds to go with round 1. Back to the push-ups after this. 3, 2, 1. Let's get set up in that push-up position. Again, we could be holding a plank. Round 2, coming up on your mark. Get set, begin. Think vertical forearms. Exhale as you push the ground away. You can always come up from the knees or be holding the plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Up on the feet. Getting ready for the reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Alternate side to side. If you're choosing the hopping version, make sure that we can control the upper body as well. So we're balanced, controlled. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. Back to the push-up. We're halfway through our finisher. Push-up or tall plank. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Use your breath. Exhale as you push the ground away. 10 seconds in, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Back onto the feet. Reverse lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Big vertical front shin. Dip that back knee, drive through the front leg. Challenge yourself here, 10 seconds to go. Option to hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, we got 1 minute of work left on the day. Here's your finisher, challenge yourself accordingly. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Last minute of work. Finish line is on the way. No injuries. Challenge yourself in the best technique you've got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Push up, check. Lunge or lunge hop. Last 20 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Use your finisher. Staying with the best form you've got. Every repetition matters. Focus up. 10 seconds to go. Option to be hopping here, as long as it's not bugging the joints. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, finish line. Woo, excellent work. Take a couple of deep breaths. We'll take a few steps around the room. Shaking out the legs, shake out the arms. Grab some water if you like. We're gonna stretch in just a few seconds. All right, quick stretch here. Quad stretch to start. Stand up tall, heel to butt. Take a couple of deep breaths down towards your hips. Once you get a couple of deep breaths, we'll switch it over to the other side. Good, chest stretch. One hand against the wall, turn the torso in the opposite direction. A couple of breaths towards your hips. Once you get a couple of breaths, switch sides. If the right hand is on the wall, you're looking over the left shoulder. Find a stretch in your chest and the shoulder. Awesome. Let's take a wide stance. Hinge at the hips. Walk the hands to the left. Bend it to the left, straighten out the right. A couple of deep breaths here. And then walk the hands to the right, bend it to the right, straighten out the left. Straighten out both, reach the hands to the center. Relax the upper body. Pretzel stretch is next. Laying on the back, set the right foot on the left knee. From here, if that's enough to stretch, you can stay right there. Otherwise, spread the hands through the left thigh, pull the left thigh towards the hips, and take a couple of deep breaths. Good, let's start it over on the other side. Take the left foot, we'll set it on the right knee. Thread the hands through the right thigh. Pull the thigh towards the hips. Breathe into your belly. Excellent. Let's drop the feet down by the hips. We'll take 2 or 3 deep breaths just in this relaxed position. So sort of a mini Shavasana here, just for a few seconds. Kind of give yourself permission to just relax and get through 2 or maybe even 3 just deep, uninterrupted breath cycles. When you're ready, you can kind of windshield wiper the legs from side to side, slowly. Make your way to a tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Float the hips up towards the ceiling. Take a look back at the feet and pedal out in your down dog. One heel to the ground, bending the other knee. And then slowly walk the hands towards the toes. Bend the knees. Stand all the way up. And give yourselves a hand. Tremendous work, everyone. My name is Mike. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, let me know if y'all have questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, stay well, stay strong, and stay in touch. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mike.